Did you look at my pictures?
Excuse me?
Did you look at my dirty pictures?
I'm very lonely. I miss having a man.
Skin all flabby, eyes is drooping, skin under her arm is dangling down, veins in her damn legs. God damn!
The other day I was sweeping the garage and he slammed the garage door down.
I'm hungry, man.
Go soak it in water for all the good it's done you.
You guys are pretending to be my mother. That's dirty pool, you guys.
Nick! Right!
Get out!
Thank you very much.
We hope you enjoy our feature presentation. But in case you're unsatisfied, don't be discouraged. There are many more films in this theater that can be seen for free. That's right. With a little know-how, you can see every movie in the multiplex. Yes, thanks to the multiplex, you can stretch that ticket a long, long way. To start off, you'll need $7.50 admission and $30 for concessions. Remember, you'll be watching movies for 16 hours. That first movie was pretty good. Now let's get to work. You're going to work a diagonal pattern known as the inverted helix. It's a good one for beginners to learn. Let's start with something easy. Walking in backwards. Wait for people to start leaving the theater. Okay. Now try to act like you've just seen the movie. Talk about it. Say, I liked the part where the fellow got angry. Good job. 2 down, 6 to go. For the next movie, we're going to confront the usher face to face. So let's be prepared. Get rid of all half-eaten foods and replace them with fresh ones. Remember, you haven't seen a movie yet. Now stop for a moment and use your imagination. You're going to create a make-believe friend who's already inside the theater, holding your seat. My cousin Gerald is inside with my ticket. He's 5'6", has blonde hair, and likes pizza pies, etc., etc. Overload him with details, and in you go. Oh, you may want to save some popcorn for Gerald. Some theaters try to guide you out onto the street once the movie's over, but no one can refuse you a trip to the bathroom. Occupy a stall until your next movie. No one will bother you there. This may also be a good time to change your appearance. Reversible clothing is handy and helpful. In case you've got a jacket, the white deodorant cake from the urinal has a bleaching agent that will alter its color. Soak it for 30 seconds, then hold it under the hand dryer. Say, where'd that new boy come from? By now, you're up to your 6th movie. If you're getting tired, a cola drink will provide a quick pick-me-up. For the next movie, you'll need to find out the usher's name. Excuse me, how many seats in this theater? That's very interesting. Thank you, Roberto. Now find a telephone and dial the number of the theater. Inform the manager that Roberto has won the state lottery and is a millionaire. Then hang up. There's your opening. It'll be a few minutes before Roberto is replaced. Well, look who's seen all his movies. But hold on. With the help of some chewed up red licorice, you can do even better. Mr. Security Guard, please help. My seat malfunctioned and I've been terribly hurt. On behalf of the theater, we'd like to refund you your $7.50. Why, thank you. I'll be back. Well, it's time to go home. You've had a long, rewarding day, but you'd better get some sleep. You've missed a lot of television, and you'll have to catch up. But you'll sleep soundly knowing that you can see every movie in the multiplex.
So give me a stage, so this Bullwinkle here can rage. And though I'm getting fat, I can still pull a rabbit out of my hat. That's entertainment. The most acclaimed film of the 80s. Martin Scorsese and Jay Ward's Raging Bullwinkle. Is it done? Don't overcook it. I don't like it well done. It defeats its own purpose. What are you doing? Get it over here. It's burnt to a crisp. Put it down.
You want your steak? Here's your steak.
You bother me about a steak?
The greatest boxing movie ever made, says Dudley Do-Right. I watched it 5 times in a row, said the moose from Northern Exposure.
Wrap it around your hand.
Fucking wacko, you.
Go ahead. Hit me with everything you got. You throw a punch like you take it up the ass. Hit me again. Harder. Harder.
Ah, it's enough, you fuck. Your antlers are bleeding and everything. What's your proof?
Never before have moose and motion picture had such impact.
Hey, that's smart.
Raging Bullwinkle.
Get away from me, you're a sick fucking moose!
I just want to ask you one thing. Why'd you fuck Boris? Why'd you do it? Why'd you do it?
No, get away!
Why'd you do it? Why'd you do it? Why'd you fuck them?
I fucked them all. What do you want me to say?
What do you mean you fucked? Who'd you fuck?
Tommy, Salvi, Rocky, Boris. I sucked Mr. Peabody's cock. What do you want me to say?
You sucked Mr. Peabody's cock? Come on, hit me with everything you got, you fucker. Come on.
2 antlers up. Martin Scorsese and Jay Ward's Raging Bullwinkle.
Ooh. Hey.
Raging Bullwinkle.
Couldn't knock me down, Ray. Come on, hit me again. Yeah, you couldn't knock me down.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, young man. How are you?
Would you like some of my chitlets?
No, thank you. No, thank you. We don't eat pork.
Oh, it's all good. Mama always told me life was like a bowl of chitlets. They save the worst parts for black people. You know, I've been many places. I've seen a whole lot of things. That's why I had to leave my home of Los Angeles. That's where I'm from. Like one time, I was driving in a car with my friend.
Hey, man. Slow down.
Rodney, I've got to pee.
Come on, man. You're gonna get us pulled over.
And you know what? He was right. I mean, I didn't have my license, so Rodney told me to switch seats with him. I don't know what he said to those police officers, but they played the best game of pinata you'd ever want to see. Rodney didn't even call me for quite some time after that, till one day he called me out of the blue and told me about this big announcement that was going to be on TV. Told me to come to his house, and so I stopped to get some soul food first. Son of a bitch.
Hey, dog. Hey, help us out. Oh, you want to play?
I can't. I have to bring this food to my friend Rodney. Ooh, Rodney King! Rodney King! All of a sudden, people started screaming and hollering and breaking things, and it scared me so bad, I just took off. After that, everywhere I went, I was running. I ran all over Los Angeles. I ran through Glendale. I ran through Orange County. I just kept running and running until I ended up at this place called Brentwood. Anyway, these cops threw a black glove out the window, and at first I thought they were littering, but then I figured they were just trying to return it. Sometime later, I heard that O.J. was arrested. I mean, I don't know for what. They didn't really cover it on the news. That's all I have to say about that. Oh, what are you doing?
Here comes the money, baby.
Hey, baby, come here, gorgeous.
The makers of Swingers and Sling Blade.
Oh, man, it's on. Hey, baby, the pretty babies, they want to love you. You just gotta let them.
Present a new film for the hip generation.
Look at you, baby, look at you. Man, you look so money tonight, you don't even know it.
Mm-hmm. Swing Blade.
So after I finally got over him, I just said to myself, Loran, it's time to move on, you know? And that was just like such a personal revelation for me in so many ways, you know? And
looking good, baby, looking good.
tell me something about you.
I reckon the nervous hospital told me I was well in the head. They had to turn me loose.
He's a backwoods boy in the big city.
Hi, it's Loran. I'm not home, so leave a message.
This here's Carl. Reckon you and me. This here's Carl. Do you like French fried potatoes? This here's Carl.
He's got all the right tools.
Reckon I like biscuits with mustard.
What?
Reckon I aim to buy you some potted meat if you care for it.
Potted meat?
Baby, you gotta snap out of it. Now look at Carl. Your money. You know your money. But you're never gonna get the pretty babies with this biscuits and mustard vibe. No one knows what that means, baby.
He's got all the right friends.
I don't want you to be nuts like that guy in Rain Man that everyone thinks is so cute and innocent. I want you to be nuts like Nicholson in Cuckoo's Nest. Free lobotomy, baby.
All right, then.
All he needs are some lessons in love.
Baby, have you called that pretty baby yet? 2 days is industry standard, baby. Call her.
Carl, this is Bill Cox down at the repair shop. Listen, one of the lawnmowers is missing a blade. You know where it's at?
Hi, Carl. This is Loran. I got all your messages about going out sometime. I don't think it's a good idea. You scare me.
Now he's getting into the swing of things.
Look at him, baby. Look at him, baby. Oh, baby.
I like the way you dance.
Well, I like the way you dance, too.
Swing Blade.
It could only happen on HBO. Bernie, the way you always wished he could be.
I love you. You love me. Blow me!
Bernie, uncensored.
I always thought Fred Flintstone was taking it up the ass from Dino. That's where he got that scream from. Yabba dabba doo!
Bernie's got his own uncensored HBO special.
Grease up the Stegosaurus. I'm ready to rock.
Hard ticket to the Triassic.
So I'm banging this stewardess, see? And I got my tail up this other chick's ass.
Bernie takes off the mask and lets down his hair. Raw, primitive, prehistoric.
So I'm with this hoe, and she's so old, I says to her, I'm extinct? I'm a fucking dinosaur? Go look in the mirror, baby.
Bernie the Dinosaur's hard ticket to the Triassic.
Hey, what is it, the Ice Age out there? You try singing to a bunch of fucking 3-year-olds all day.
Check your local listings.
Oh, yeah!
It's been pretty hot lately. People tend to get kind of runny, kind of irritable. You find out what they're made of.
We have a 415 domestic dispute at 1616 Claphorn.
Here we go again. Never a dull moment at the Dream House.
Bad toys, what you gonna do when they break on you? Bad toys.
Clops, filmed frame by frame with the animated clay men and women of law enforcement.
Oh, go ahead! It ain't me! It's the damn Power Rangers coming to this country taking work from a veteran. It's all Tickle Me Elmo and Power Rangers, and I can't get a job!
Yeah, well, if you didn't sit at home on your ass drinking all day
Whoa,
long...
hey! One at a time, okay? You. Has he threatened you?
Are you kidding? He's one of the
I
ones with
never
the kung
threatened
fu
anyone.
grip. Look
I'm
at
the
it.
one who should be calling the cops.
Like hell.
Look at this scar, huh?
What about
That's what she did
scar?
to
You
me.
did it yourself, you
Oh.
your big Bowie
Oh,
knife, you clod.
Skipper knows how to treat a man. You don't treat me like a man.
Cheap!
Oh, hey!
That's it. All right, come on. That's it. Come on. Let's go, both of you. Let's go. See how you feel about each other after a night in jail.
What in the beach house? Oh, yeah, gotta go down to Malibu.
Thing is, you get these guys that have been played with their whole lives, and they can't deal with reality. There's our suspect now.
Put the gun down and don't jump into any books. I got him.
He's down there.
Where'd he go? But the thing he jumped the fence.
Psst. He's in the trunk.
I didn't do nothing, you stupid pigs! You don't know what you're dealing with!
Shaking my bull. Shaking my
You're
bull.
dead! You're all dead!
All right. I'm gonna take this loser to the pokey.
Why me? Why me?
Tell you, work this shift long enough, you see some pretty animated things. Oh! Get a load of this guy. Light him up.
Have a merry freaking Christmas. Is the best.
Evening. You been drinking tonight, sir?
No. Just a couple of nogs as the polls are, officer.
All right, step out of the sleigh, please. What's in the trunk?
Nothing.
So if I open that trunk, I'm not gonna find anything I don't like, am I?
You know, this is my wife's sleigh.
All right, pop the trunk. Oh! Hello, what's this?
It's just
What's this?
snow from the North Pole. I'm holding it for the Easter Bunny.
Santa, you're under arrest.
Oh, come on.
You have the right to remain silent. You better not pout.
Oh, you
better not. Oh,
there he goes, get him! Hold it down. Yes, someone's been naughty, huh, Santa? Yeah.
You bastards! You rat bastard! You're not getting anything in your stocking! I know you! I know where you live! I will take you out! And I don't mean on a date, you asshole! You bastard!
That's the hardest part of this job, busting you heroes. I'm probably gonna get a big lump of coal in my stocking this year, but I'm just doing my job, you know?
Call my health!
Bad toys, bad toys. What
What you gonna do when they break on you? Bad toys, bad toys. What you gonna do when they break on you? Bad toys.
Wish you a Merry Christmas. Wish you a Merry Christmas. Wish you a Merry Christmas.
Wait a minute. What? Aren't you Jewish, Kyle? Yeah, I think so. Dude, Jewish people don't celebrate Christmas. What? You're supposed to sing Hanukkah songs. Dreidel, 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 I made you out of clay. Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. We had that stupid song. Yeah, Hanukkah sucks. Don't you oppress me, fat boy. Don't call me fat, buttfucker. Then don't belittle my people, you fucking fat ass. Ah, damn it, don't call me fat, you buttfucking son of a bitch. What's up?
Behold my glory.
Holy shit, it's Jesus. What are you doing in South Park, Jesus?
I come retribution.
He's come to kill you because you're Jewish, Kyle. Oh, fuck! I'm sorry, Jesus. Don't kill me.
Nay, fear not. I love all my children.
Whew.
Tomorrow is my birthday, yet all is not right.
Your birthday is on Christmas? That sucks, dude.
I must find a place called the mall.
Well, we can take you to the mall, Jesus. Yeah, it's over this way. God damn it, you stepped on my foot, you pig fucker. Dude, don't say pig fucker in front of Jesus. Ah, fuck you. Here we are, Jesus. South Park Mall. Who are you looking for?
Him. Ho, ho, ho. We meet again, Jesus.
You have blemished the meaning of Christmas for the last time, Kringle.
I bring happiness and love to children all over the world.
Christmas is for celebrating my birth.
Christmas is for giving.
I'm here to put an end to your blasphemy.
This time we finish it. There can be only one.
Dude, this is pretty fucked up right here. Go, Santa! Go, Jesus!
张宽斗。
Yoktuki!
Oh my God! They killed Kenny!
No, you son of a bitch! Come on!
Boys, help me put an end to him once and for all.
No, boys, help me so that I can put an end to him.
God is watching you, boys. You know who to help.
Stan, remember the choo-choo when you were 3?
I died for your sins, boys. Don't forget that.
I don't know what to do, dude. Who should we help? I say we help Santa Claus. You're just saying that because he brings you candy. Hey! I don't need to take that kind of shit from a Jew. You're such a fat fuck, Cartman, that when you walk down the street, people go, God damn it, that is a big fat fuck! Oh, yeah? Well, listen up. I'm not a Fuck you! Wait, just a second. Now, we've got to think here. Now, let's see. What would Brian Boitano do? Yeah, what would Brian Boitano do?
Did someone say my name?
Brian Boitano! What incredible irony! It's Brian Boitano!
What's going on, kids?
Okay, Brian, who would you help in a fight? Jesus or Santa Claus?
Kids, you shouldn't think of things like that. This is the one time a year in which we all try to get along. No matter what we believe in, this is the season just to be good to each other. Bye!
No,
You fucking pussy!
Come
Hey,
here!
Jesus! You have to understand that Santa is keeping the spirit of your birthday alive by bringing happiness and joy. Yeah, and Santa, you need to remember that if it weren't for Jesus, this day wouldn't even exist.
You're right, kids. I'm sorry, Jesus.
No. It's me who should be sorry. I've been a right bastard. I'm sorry, Kringle.
Thank you, boys.
Yeah, thank you, boys. Come on, Kringle. I'll buy an orange smoothie.
Ooh. Phew, that sucked. Yeah, but just think. Today we actually met, we actually spoke to the Brian Boitano. Yeah, and you know, I think I learned something today. It doesn't matter if you're Christian, or Jewish, or atheist, or Hindu. Christmas still is about one very important thing.
Yeah, ham.
No, not ham, you fat fuck!
Fuck you!
Christmas is about something much more important. What? Presents. Don't you see, Kyle? Yeah, presents. Hey, man, if you're Jewish, you get presents for 8 days. Wow, really? Count me in.
Yeah, I'll be a Jew too.
Dreidel, 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 I made you out of clay. And dreidel, 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 then dreidel I will play.
Back up, motherfucker! Hanukkah's here! I had a little dreidel. It was made up out of clay. And when it is already, then my dreidel I would play. A dreidel is a top that you spin, it turns around. And then you read the letters off it when it hits the ground. Look, my dreidel gonna play, play. And it's made up out of clay, 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 clay. Hanukkah, yeah, Hanukkah. I like the menorah. Let's have a party and jam to the horror. Gather around the table, cause I'm giving you a treat. My dreidel you can spin around. Like a you can eat. Eat it! My dreidel gonna play, play. It's made up out of clay, clay. My dreidel gonna play, play. It's made up out of clay, 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 clay. Throw your dreidels in the air. In the air. Like you just don't care. Don't care. Throw your dreidels in the air. Like you just don't care. Don't care. I'll be a partying. The candles burning low. One for each night. For the days long ago. Nunshin, Olive, Skimmerlander, hey. I like my little dreidel. Cause it's made up out of clay. My dreidels gonna play, play. It's made up out of clay, clay. My dreidels gonna play, play. It's made up out of clay, 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 clay. Throw your dreidels in the air. Like you just don't care. Throw your dreidels in the air. Just don't care. Throw your dreidels in the air. Just don't care.
Billy. You're the man of the house. Now.
Mrs. Wellington,
Yes?
I'm the man of the house now.
Oh, congratulations, sir. How do you take your coffee?
40 sugars.
Okay.
Crenshaw, this report is nonsense. Revise it.
You really dropped the ball on this one, Crenshaw. I'm watching you.
Billy,
Huh?
what are the final costs?
Go ahead, Crenshaw.
A lot?
高いのは困るよね。高いのはもうこうだからね。
You're going down, Crenshaw.
It's 8 o'clock. Great. Dinner's ruined. You know, you could have called, Billy.
Don't start with me, Helen.
I mean, on the one hand, you can increase your cash flow. Now, this is going to place a great burden on your account. I know you got to worry about that. Either you can increase your cash flow by doing the repos, taking the gubbies to support the collateral, or you can just re-collateralize. Billy, are you listening to me? You are the man of the house now, right? Now, what I would suggest is, and of course, it's your call, and you can work out the details.
You're the man of the house now.
Crenshaw, I still don't have that report, and you fell asleep in the meeting.
And furthermore, your office smells like poop.
I had a really good time with you tonight.
I did too. It was a wonderful evening. Thank you.
I'm glad.
I really enjoyed the restaurant.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
The food tasted quite good.
It's always good there.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I've been holding that in ever since we left the restaurant.
Right, I should go.
But wouldn't you like to come in for a nightcap?
The Texas-Wisconsin Border Cafe. It truly is an unforgettable meal.
Through yellow rays of morning light, into the corner of Janet's room. The corner where she kept his photograph. She wasn't really sleepy, and she didn't want to get up, yet wasn't, yet... She wasn't able to sleep, but couldn't seem to stay awake. She tried to plunge into sleep, but something pulled her awake. She didn't really want to sleep, but she couldn't stay awake. She wasn't awake yet, neither. Shit. She was neither asleep nor really nor... She couldn't sleep. Yet there was no reason to be awake. But she couldn't bring herself to ask that of him. He was in love. Loved her, but could... was a cruel but loving... He loved her, she knew. But his love could be both wonderful and cruel. She understood then, in his arms, that this was all she would ever need. The end. Yeah, 3 months ahead of deadline. I know. I'm a little shocked myself. I also knocked off a collection of poems and 2 novellas for you. I found a new way of working. It's amazing. No, not drugs. I can just keep working and working. I feel so alive. I'm simply buzzing.
Like latte? It's so entertaining, so relaxing.
Yes, don't bother going there. That's wonderful, Kay. Congratulations. Oh, that's terrible, Millie. That's terrible. Haven't you been there for a while? There's the 4 swings, 1 seesaw, 2 sliding boards.
I understand, Kate. Seesaws, playgrounds. I understand. They like to go up and down. No, color paint it orange. They'll think they're having a better time. You understand?
Do you know my granddaughter Lauren? She's 7 years old, and her mother thinks she's a genius. Good. I think gravel is better than asphalt. That's what I think, Millie. What about you?
And all of a sudden he's saving up. I said, for what? For what, Louis? What are you saving up for? More pencils? A nicer notebook? He should. No, a Mercedes, Mother. I said, let me tell you something. Just because the neighborhood has changed doesn't mean you have to. You understand? We're still poor, may we always be. Keeps you human, I don't care. The other night, and you're not going to believe this.
What happened?
My husband tried to come around the back, you understand?
I got it.
I said, let me tell you something. You've got a huge driveway. Drive around that for a while, you understand? He said, hey, bend over. I'll drive you home right now. I don't need this. I don't need that for me, all right? So, let me tell you something. Sodomy is one thing. I think we're all in agreement with this. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. It's a way to connect. However, if I'm in a bad mood and I'll fight as a rat's ass, you better bring your tool case with you, Mr. Big Shot, you understand? And bring all your friends from the office, because I'm bored, I told him. I don't need this. He tied my wrists up with his sweatband the other day. I said, honey, were you playing tennis in this? It's ridiculous. I took a bite out of his dick. Let me tell you something. I spit it right in his face. Let me tell you something, all right? You think I'm a woman? I am W-O-M-A-N, man. Whoa, understand? I told him that. The other day, he pounded me so hard. He laid his money down and he drove me off a lot, as if I cared. I said, I'm not a Buick, you understand? Next thing you know, he's riding me around like one of my kids' crazy wheels. I said, honey, slow down a little bit. There are people crossing here, you know? He fucked me right in the sink, next to his dental chair. I don't need this anymore.
I didn't know he was a dentist.
He is a general practitioner. Sometimes he has to deal with the teeth as well. You understand? I said, give me a little laughing gas. I'll loosen up. My titties were shaking. My nipple clamps fell off. I don't care. You understand? There was a time where if he sat on my face, I'd take those big, sloppy, fleshy, wrinkly, hairy, hangy thingies, and I'd embrace them. Now I just punch him in the balls. His eyes bug out, and I say, okay, you can go now. You had your fun. You like your pain? There's your pain. You understand? I gave him a pinch on each one. Each testicle looking at me like one of my kids' spoiled faces. I don't need that. I said, what is this, Andrew and Eddie? Put your shorts back on.